In the dusty mines of South Africa, something extraordinary was unearthed, a blue diamond so rare and precious that it would eventually be valued at over $16 million. The heart of eternity's journey from rough stone to one of the most coveted gems on earth is just the beginning of our story. From royal treasures that survived revolutions to stones so unique they've never been replicated, we're counting down the most expensive gemstones ever discovered. What makes these geological wonders worth more than mansions? And who are the mysterious buyers willing to pay such astronomical prices? Stay with us to find out. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more exciting stuff. Number 15, the Heart of Eternity. Imagine a treasure hunt where the prize is rarer than a 1 in 100 chance discovery. That's the story of the Heart of Eternity, a fancy vivid blue diamond unearthed from the premier diamond mine in South Africa. This stellar jewel, weighing in at 27.6 carats, eventually commanded a significant sum after its meticulous cut by the Steinmans Group and later acquisition by De Beers, finally gracing the world in the year 2000. Its origin story is as captivating as its hue. Picture a landscape where the odds of finding any blue diamond surpass a mere 1%. And among those few, the likelihood of finding one large and pure enough for cutting dwindles even further. This inherent scarcity elevates the Heart of Eternity to an almost mythical status, its value intrinsically tied to its unusual size and profound rarity. Such was its allure that it even became the target of a daring diamond heist, a testament to its coveted nature. Fortunately, fate intervened, and this magnificent blue gem found its way to the Smithsonian for public admiration. Eventually, this wonder was acquired for a price that might raise eyebrows, $580,000 per carat. Considering its substantial 27-carat weight, the final valuation reached a staggering $16 million. The identity of the buyer remains shrouded in speculation, with whispers suggesting the renowned boxer Floyd Mayweather may have gifted it. Number 14, the Wittlesbach Graph. This isn't just any jewel, it's a survivor of empires, marriages, wars, and secrecy. The Wittlesbach Diamond, a deep blue marvel pulled from the legendary Golconda mines in India, has a journey most humans would envy. Picture a 17th-century traveler, Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, trekking across continents in search of treasures. He returns to Europe with this massive blue gem in hand, one that would soon be fit for royalty. It didn't just sit in a box. It lived through royal bloodlines, handed from Infanta Margherita Teresa to her granddaughter, Archduchess Maria Amelia. And when Amelia married the Bavarian crown prince, the diamond took center stage in the Bavarian crown jewels, glowing at the heart of royal ceremony for over a century. But then came World War I, and the jewels scattered. For decades, it vanished. Gone. Then in the 1960s, it quietly reappeared in Belgium. A jeweler, unaware of its saga, was asked to examine a mystery stone. It had lost a little weight, just over 4 carats, but at 31 carats, it was still an undeniably giant. And when it finally went to auction, it fetched a staggering $23.4 million. This isn't just about sparkle. It's about endurance, legacy, and pure, enduring mystery. Number 13, the Orange, also known as fire diamonds. Orange diamonds are like the unicorns of the jewelry world, so rare that when one shows up, it causes a stir you can almost feel. First discovered in the late 1800s, these fiery stones come only from 2 places on Earth, South Africa and Australia. Their shades run from rich amber to a punchy citrus, and they aren't just beautiful, they get more valuable with every passing year. But finding one graded as fancy vivid orange? That's almost unheard of. And to make it even tougher, the ones that have surfaced usually weigh under 6 carats. Then came a twist no one expected. Sitting quietly in a private collection for 30 years was a diamond simply called the Orange. No big press, no grand showcases, just waiting. When its anonymous owner finally decided it was time to sell, the world got a real shock. The Orange tipped the scales at a mind-blowing 14.82 carats, completely rewriting what people thought was possible for orange diamonds. And when the hammer finally fell at auction, it sold for a jaw-dropping $35 million. Owning it might feel like hitting the jackpot, but at that price, it might take another 100 years before the next lucky owner sees that kind of return. Number 12, Tanzanite. Tanzanite isn't only beautiful, it's a geological one-shot. Found only in a small strip of land near Mount Kilimanjaro in northern Tanzania, this gem doesn't give second chances. When the mines run dry, there's no backup plan, no other region producing it quietly in secret. That's it. All the world's supply comes from one spot. The stone itself is stunning, shifting between deep sapphire blue in daylight and glowing violet under soft indoor lighting. It almost feels alive, like it's reacting to your presence. But here's what makes it even more intriguing. Tanzanite was only discovered in 1967 by Maasai tribesmen, who thought they'd stumbled onto sapphires. It wasn't until experts took a closer look that the gem's identity as a rare variety of zoisite came to light. Tiffany New York & Company saw the potential instantly, jumped in, and named it Tanzanite after its home country. That move alone helped launch it into the global spotlight. Rated 6.5 to 7 on the Mohs scale, Tanzanite is sturdy enough for jewelry, but it needs careful handling, especially when exposed to sudden heat. With the mines slowly depleting, prices are climbing. And once it's gone, Tanzanite becomes part of history, locked away in heirlooms and vaults forever. Number 11, Shio Emerald. Tucked deep in the Colombian highlands lies a mine that quietly produces some of the rarest emeralds on Earth. They're called Shio emeralds, and if you've ever seen one up close, you'll understand why collectors lose their minds over them. Their color is what sets them apart, an electric blue-green or a cool greenish-blue that you just don't find anywhere else. It's the result of a freakish balance of chromium, vanadium, and iron trapped inside the mineral barrel. That combination is nearly impossible to replicate, and nature only seems to manage it in this one hidden corner of the world. The mine's roots stretch back to the 1500s, when Spanish conquistadors stumbled across it, but even before that, indigenous people in the region had been using the gems for centuries. The name, Shio, likely comes from the local language, a quiet reminder of how long these emeralds have been part of human history. What really makes these stones special, beyond the color, is their clarity. Shio emeralds have a transparency that makes other emeralds look murky. One standout piece. The Shio Emerald Tiara, crafted in the 1800s, featuring a massive emerald surrounded by diamonds. Today, that tiara alone would easily be worth millions. Number 10, Pineite. Buried miles beneath Myanmar's rugged surface is a stone so rare, it once made the Guinness Book of World Records, Pineite. For years, only a handful of people had even seen one. And yet, this reddish-brown crystal with its sharp pyramidal shape continues to spark obsession. It's not just about how it looks, although with its warm, cinnamon-like color and luminous surface, it definitely turns heads. It's about how absurdly difficult it is to find. To even begin forming, Pineite needs a ridiculously rare combination of elements, boron, aluminum, and a dash of trace minerals, under intense heat and pressure. Nature doesn't cook up those conditions often. The first known piece was found in the 1950s by Arthur C.D. Payne, a British mineralogist surveying rocks in Myanmar. At the time, he didn't realize he'd stumbled upon one of the rarest materials ever discovered. That tiny sample kicked off decades of fascination and frustration. For years, only a few specimens existed worldwide. But then came the Prince of Pineite, a 31.3-carat stunner with incredible clarity and a fiery reddish glow. It became a crown jewel for collectors and, unofficially, the face of this elusive mineral. Today, one of these stones can fetch more than $60,000 depending on size and clarity. Number 9, Red Beryl. Imagine sorting through 150,000 gem-quality diamonds just to find one of these fiery red crystals. That's how elusive it is. Discovered in 1904 in Utah's Thomas Range by Maynard Bixby, this stunner of a gem quickly caught the attention of the gem world. It shimmered with a deep, rich red unlike anything most had seen, so vivid, they nicknamed it the Scarlet Emerald. And they weren't exaggerating. What gives red beryl its punchy crimson color? A rare combo of beryllium aluminum oxide with a splash of manganese. The conditions needed to grow it are so specific and so unforgiving that nature hardly ever bothers. So when even a single, facetable red beryl crystal shows up, it's an event. So, what's its prices? Red beryl routinely outpaces diamonds per carat. A gem-quality piece can fetch over $10,000 per carat, and that's being conservative. Take the Dessert Rose, a 2.76-carat masterpiece with velvet red brilliance. Or the Red Beryl Yuan jar, tipping the scale at 14.63 carats, a freakish size for such a rare mineral. Fewer than 10 of these museum-grade red beryls exist on Earth. And that's what makes ONING1 feel like holding lightning in your hand. Number 8, Muskravite. To put it into perspective, more humans have walked on the moon than have owned one of these shimmering stones. And that's not exaggeration. Its value has skyrocketed, with prices reaching well over $35,000 per carat, depending on quality. What makes it so elusive? Even its discovery is debated. Some say gemologist Richard Taft found it in the Musgrave Ranges of South Australia back in the 1960s, but no one's quite sure. The name stuck, but the truth behind who first held this gem in their hands remains a mystery. What sets Muskravite apart is its deep, mesmerizing greenish-blue hue, often compared to peacock feathers in motion. It's got fire, brilliance, and a level of sparkle that can rival a sapphire in full sun. With a Mohs hardness of 8.5, it's strong enough for jewelry but rare enough to make even seasoned collectors do a double take. A few specimens have achieved legend status. The Musgravite Star of the South, at 7.8 carats, shows a rare star effect that makes it look like it's glowing from within. Then there's the Green Dragon Musgravite, an 11.29 carat wonder with almost impossible clarity and electric color. Owning one? That's a lifetime flex. Number 7, Geromeite. Geromeite is the kind of gemstone that feels more like a rumor than a reality. It's so rare that finding one feels like stumbling across buried treasure. First unearthed in 1883 by Russian mineralogist Pavel Geromeite during a grueling expedition through Siberia's rugged Adncholin mountains, this gem instantly became a legend. Naming rights went straight to him, which feels only fair when you're the first human to yank something that extraordinary out of the earth. Geromeite isn't a one-shade wonder either. It flashes colors from ocean-deep blues to the clearest, most delicate colorless varieties. Each one looks like nature got out its finest brush and painted with pure light. And when it shows up, collectors don't blink at the price tags, which often soar over $2,000 per carat, depending on quality and size. Some of the best pieces easily command much higher figures. Then there's the Empress of Uruguay, a jaw-dropping 31,100 carat masterpiece that feels more like a slice of the sky than a gemstone. Staggeringly clear and rich in color, it's the crown jewel of Geromeite finds. Running into one of these in the wild? You'd have better luck winning the lottery, twice. These gems aren't just rare, they're practically mythical. Number 6, Tophite. Tophite feels like one of those rare accidents the universe actually got right. Back in 1945, Richard Toff bought what he thought was an ordinary spinel from a jeweler's shop. But something about it didn't sit right. After a closer look, he realized he wasn't holding spinel at all, he had stumbled onto an entirely new gemstone. That one twist of fate not only etched his name in gemology history but also gave the world one of its rarest treasures. Visually, Tophite is pure magic. It shifts from soft lavender to rich mauve or pink, all wrapped up in a glassy, light-catching luster that makes it glow like it's lit from within. But finding one? Good luck. The conditions needed to form Tophite are so ridiculously rare, specific doses of beryllium, aluminum, and trace elements, that Earth barely knows how to cook one up. That's why Tophite can command prices starting at around $2,500 per carat and easily soaring much higher for the best colors and sizes. Some of the standouts are legendary in their own right. The Dorothy Violet Tophite at 7.22 carats dazzles with its deep violet hue, while the Princess Tophite, a 2.68 carat jewel, wows with a pinkish mauve sparkle that looks almost too perfect to be real. Number 5, Alexandrite. In the wild terrains of the Ural Mountains back in the 1830s, something extraordinary surfaced, Alexandrite. It wasn't just another pretty stone, it was a shapeshifter. Mineralogist Niels Gustav Nordenskjöld was the first to realize this gem could shift from a rich green in daylight to a fiery red under incandescent light, something almost no other gemstone could pull off. By 1834, Count Lev Alexievich Perovsky decided this marvel deserved a name as grand as its magic, honoring the future Tsar Alexander II. That royal link instantly wrapped Alexandrite in layers of prestige, and soon it became a must-have for anyone chasing true luxury. But owning one wasn't easy, and still isn't. The closer its colors hit pure green and pure red, and the sharper the change, the higher the price tag. Top natural Alexandrite up to 1 carat sells for over $15,000 per carat. Cross the 1 carat line, and you're talking $50,000 to $70,000 per carat. Size and color change rule the game, and anything over 5 carats with a clean shift is practically a unicorn. The largest faceted Alexandrite ever found, weighing 65.7 carats, now lives at the Smithsonian. Russian stones rarely even hit 30 carats, making true giants almost mythical. Number 4, Blue Garnet. Blue garnets are a rare gem that seems to play tricks with light, changing from a soothing blue-green in daylight to a deep purplish red under incandescent light. This captivating transformation, paired with its rarity, has made the blue garnet one of the most sought-after gemstones in recent years. The first discovery of this elusive stone was in the late 1990s in Madagascar, but since then, it has been found in places like Tanzania, Sri Lanka, and the United States. However, the most prized specimens come from Tanzania's Umba River Valley, adding to the gem's mystique. What makes these stones so unique isn't just their color-changing ability. The blue hue, which is rare in the garnet family, sets it apart from the more typical reds and oranges associated with garnets. The color shift is caused by elements like vanadium or chromium, which are rarely found in garnets. The process of extracting these stones is labor-intensive, often involving local miners using basic tools to sift through alluvial deposits. Despite their recent discovery, blue garnets have quickly become treasured symbols of adaptability and transformation. Due to their scarcity, they can fetch high prices, with top-quality stones reaching several $1,000s per carat. Number 3, the Pink Diamond. Pink diamonds are among the rarest and most enchanting gemstones on Earth, found in small quantities, usually under 1 carat. Their scarcity, combined with their breathtaking beauty, makes them highly sought after, often fetching some of the highest prices per carat in the world. Historically, pink diamonds have a rich legacy, with references to them dating back to the early 17th century. The Kollur mine in India, where the famous Hope diamond was also found, was a key source of these extraordinary gems. In fact, the first mention of a pink diamond comes from the 1642 travel log of French merchant Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, who described a massive 200-carat pink diamond, potentially the largest ever recorded. The mysterious pink color in these diamonds is a result of subtle atomic changes in the crystal structure during the diamond's formation. The irregularities caused by natural deformation, along with the presence of nitrogen, contribute to the gem's unique hue. Over the years, mines like the Argyle mine in Australia have been the leading producers of pink diamonds, accounting for 90% of global production. Other notable sources include the Williamson mine in Tanzania and the Damsha mine in Botswana, where extraordinary pink diamonds like the Eternal Pink have captivated collectors. Number 2, Blue Diamonds. Blue diamonds have always been a symbol of mystery and allure, captivating both jewelers and collectors alike. They make up less than 0.1% of all mined diamonds, adding to their incredible rarity. Their striking blue hue is due to the presence of boron, a rare element found much more abundantly in the Earth's crust than in its mantle. This rare composition points to the deep, complex geological processes that form these precious stones. One of the most famous blue diamonds, the Hope diamond, has a history that intertwines with intrigue and tragedy. It is believed to be linked to the Tavernier blue, a 112-carat diamond purchased by Jean-Baptiste Tavernier in the 17th century. Initially owned by King Louis XIV of France, the stone became part of the French crown jewels, but it disappeared during the French Revolution. Over time, it resurfaced and became known as the Hope Diamond, passing through various hands, including Cartier, before being donated to the Smithsonian Institution in 1958 by Harry Winston. Today, the Hope Diamond weighs 45.52 carats and draws millions of visitors to the Smithsonian, continuing to fascinate with its rich history and its possible connection to the legendary French blue. Number 1. Red Diamonds. Red diamonds are among the rarest and most coveted gems in the world, with their scarcity driving prices to jaw-dropping levels. The average price per carat for a pure red diamond can reach around $1 million, and with the closure of the Australian Argyle mine in 2020, the availability of these extraordinary stones has plummeted. Before the CLO Sure, the Argyle mine was the main supplier of red diamonds, and now, fewer and fewer will be seen on the market. The story of red diamonds is shrouded in mystery, with the Hancock Red being the first recorded example. This 0.95 carat diamond was acquired in 1956 for just $13,500, but when it was auctioned in 1987, it fetched a staggering $880,000. Unlike other colored diamonds that owe their hues to chemical impurities, red diamonds owe their color to structural anomalies inside the stone, known as graining. This makes them unique, as they are the result of natural processes that are incredibly rare. With fewer than 50 red diamonds in existence, their value only grows. Among the most famous is the Musgravite red diamond, weighing 5.11 carats, making it the largest known red diamond. Each of these gems is not only a priceless treasure but also a testament to the mysterious forces of nature that created them. So, which of these expensive diamonds deserves a place in your collection? Let us know below, and stick around for more jaw-dropping luxury content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our more exciting stuff. Thanks for watching.